for Smackdown in beautiful kingdom of Saudi Arabia.
It was more than hockey.
Oh my god, we've already gotten new. Oh. So two things, I'm coming here with mouth pain, so sorry if I'm not full talkative, and also, I might have to end stream early, so I go buy a new TV, and the first take me is going to be around, doesn't fully know what time it is to take me, but I can probably last for as long as I can. I have no idea what to expect from him. No clue. See if anyone joins us here.
This is the capital city of Saudi Arabia, the vibrant, bustling metropolis known as Riyadh. It is the country's
Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, baby.
On a desert plateau in the center of the country. WWE takes over Riyadh on Royal Rumble weekend. Stars from Smackdown, Raw, and NXT enjoying all the capital city has to offer. Also here, to add AJ Styles to his growing list of superstars he is sent into retirement on a sour note. For the phenomenal AJ Styles, he has been defiant that tomorrow night will not be the end of his career. He plans a year-long retirement.
Trust me, I don't think even if he loses, I don't think it's the end of his damn even career.
WWE champion.
You'll never convince me that he'll actually retire after that night.
The Royal Rumble event against a man he has never lost to. Sami Zayn, 0-11 in his career versus McIntyre. Can he end the streak, win his first WWE Championship tomorrow night? Both are on Smackdown Live. Sami Zayn became the #1 contender last weekend. Saturday night's main event.
We are live in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Welcome to Saturday night's main event.
As personal as it comes.
I'm so annoyed at this. We better get a follow-up to this, by the way.
Oh, wait a minute! Jacob Fatu wasting little time attacking.
Cause he's all gas! No bites with it!
Taking out two of his biggest adversaries. With a match looming next week with his career on the line, AJ Styles.
Yeah, 503. Not 5 now. Yeah, not bad.
Shinsuke Nakamura.
Do we have any predictions on who wins the Rumbles? I gave my predictions on the YouTube channel. Does anyone have any last minute predictions on who they think wins the Rumbles? Nah.
And you are looking live at Riyadh Season Stadium at CAF.
That looks sick. I don't care what anyone says. That looks sick.
For Friday Night Smackdown.
That arena, that stadium they built is sick as hell.
But we're kicking things off on Royal Rumble weekend.
Oh, the shows in the stadium too. Look at that! That is sick! That is how you do it, folks! Okay, Cody, you look ridiculous. What is this outfit? Cody, you look like a fucking nerd. This is the most nerdiest Cody Rhodes has ever looked. I'm just waiting for Cody Rhodes to be like, did I do that? That's what I'm waiting for. The fuck are we dealing with here? Oh god, lose cam.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Nick. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to ringside. Michael Cole, Wade Barrett. I can barely hear anything in here. Riyadh singing every word of Cody Rhodes' entrance theme.
Yeah, this is absolutely buzzing, as always on a big weekend like this, but a little more than extra thanks to this man stepping into the ring right now.
I cannot wait. What a weekend it's going to be.
It's gonna be fun tomorrow. Tomorrow it's gonna be fun as hell.
Tomorrow night.
When I was younger, I was a better man, better man. You follow me to the end. This guy's having fun. I love it. They're having fun. I told you what, we want to have fun.
So, Riyadh, Saudi Arabia!
What do you want to talk about?
What do you want to talk about?
I half expected to come down here trading punches with Jacob Fatu. Certainly, he found out I was not who he thought I was, and the same goes for him. And all that fun, if you could call it fun, was prematurely ended by the WWE champion, Drew McIntyre.
Massive pop for Drew. Massive pop for Drew. I don't really expected that. I don't think Drew expected that either.
my blood pumping. It sounds like you're ready for the Royal Rumble. And where is Drew on this momentous occasion? Again, the night before the Royal Rumble. I think Drew has discovered that all he won was the title and not the most important thing that comes with it. And if Drew doesn't know what that is by now, he never will. Now, I know Drew, with his Twitter fingers and his tackiness he disguises as wit, doesn't realize that there's kids who watch this show too. But Drew, now is your chance to stand out here. Take Smackdown for your own. Be the role model you had talked about, and you're nowhere to be found. He dropped the ball. It would make all the sense in the world if I could win the Royal Rumble for a third time.
Crowd booing!
Possible feat. It would make all the sense in the world if I could win the Royal Rumble that I would challenge.
Oh my god, the crowd's chanting no! The crowd's chanting no! They don't want that at all!
It wouldn't even be Drew McIntyre, because tomorrow night he faces off against my friend Sami Zayn.
Oh my god, the amount of empty seats. Over there. Oh my god, they built a stadium, no one of empty seats.
But in my career, I have taken the road less traveled more than once. So as much as I say it would make sense to challenge for the title that meant the world to me, CM Punk, you're still the World Heavyweight Champion, right? We've got to do this eventually, bud. But in addition to belief, and I need all the belief in the world for the Royal Rumble, I am going into that with something no one else in the field has, and that's the fact that I have won it not once, but twice.
Randy! What about winning it twice? What about winning it twice? No one else has won it twice, eh? They start questioning your faith. It's the love and love's the head. And the blood of your faith. Hey, yeah! They show me things I believe. They talk to me. the more I think, I don't know if you can turn him heel. I don't think the crowd would boo him. I don't think the crowd would boo him.
Before I say what I came out here to say, I just want to say, Saudi Arabia, I freaking love you guys! Listen, listen.
Damn!
Cody, everybody knows how I feel about you. We're friends, but we're more than friends. We're brothers. I've got the utmost respect for you and everything that you've done in this industry. Nobody was more proud of you than me when you won that world title, and nobody understood how it tore up your gut when you lost that world title. Now tomorrow's the Royal Rumble. It's every man for themselves, and if anybody knows, I know that a desperate Cody Rhodes is dangerous. But Cody, there is nothing more dangerous than a viper chasing number 15. Tomorrow we will not be friends, we will not be brothers. I will have zero respect for you or any other man that comes into that ring, and if the opportunity presents itself, if I get the chance, I will throw your ass over that top rope without hesitation. Now just remember, Cody, remember this. You're not the only one that's won the Royal Rumble twice.
Jay, you are not part of this. We have Brock show up and just kill everyone. Brock's won it twice. Jay, I'm about to say, Jay, I was scared for a second. I thought you were about to try to make for granted. Going on though? I am very confused. It's just used a bunch of, it's a bunch of lads in the Rumble talking about they're gonna win. Although to be honest, Jay, I think got almost heat when he said he was gonna win the Rumble on kickoff. I don't think anyone buys that he's winning it. Saudi wants someone new. I think that's the thing. Saudi wants someone new, someone fresh, not the same old bullshit. Randy would 100% RKO Jay. Hesitation.
Randy Oos, Cody Oos, no disrespect. I know y'all over here talking about number 3. But see me, I'm gonna run it back to back. 2026 Royal Rumble winner. Then I'm gonna walk in WrestleMania. I'm gonna walk out of WrestleMania. World Heavyweight Champ. Again. 4 letters. 1 word.
Sammy! You have nothing to do with the Rumble. Why are you out here? I get you going for the title, but like...
أولاً السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Now, as much as I would love to spend the evening speaking Arabic with my people here in Riyadh, I also recognize the fact that I'm in the ring with 3 of the absolute best right now. And since we're all talking about our plans for the Royal Rumble, I feel like I should probably tell you mine. Because tomorrow night, I face Drew McIntyre for the WWE Championship. Famo Shakli. Tomorrow night, it's not just a match for me, it's the culmination of 3 stories that have been bubbling and building for years and years now. Number 1, the obvious one. I have a chance to win the WWE Championship. The one title that has eluded me my entire career. But in order to do that, I have to face the fact, which is story point number 2, the fact that Drew McIntyre has beaten me 11 times and I have beaten him 0 times. I have never, ever beaten Drew McIntyre in singles competition, but that does lead me to story point number 3, which is the fact that I have never, ever lost a match here in Saudi Arabia. And I don't plan on starting tomorrow night. Tomorrow, my plan for the Royal Rumble is to walk out the new WWE champion. So if one of you does win the Royal Rumble, just understand one thing. It's not going to be Drew McIntyre waiting for you on the other side. It's going to be me.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Paul! Rumble! The Vision's here! The dog! The dog is here!
Ladies and gentlemen,
The dog is arrived!
you know what I see on this stage right here? I see the Vision. I look down at that ring. I see 4 huge WWE superstars. I see no Vision at all. I see Sami Zayn, who will not become WWE champion tomorrow night. There's no Vision in Sami winning. I see three men who will enter the Royal Rumble. It will not be my bloodline brother Jey Uso's night. It will not be Cody Rhodes' night. It will not be Randy Orton's night. Kayate amigos, sorry, wrong international city. Ladies and gentlemen, by tomorrow night you will all learn, by Bronson Reed's decree, by Austin Theory's decree, by Logan Paul's decree, by my decree. Tomorrow night
I want to know what Brock's thought is.
Ron Breaker's night.
I want to know what Brock Lesnar's decree is.
Okay, you know what, Paul? I'm gonna have to beg you. I'm gonna have to plead with you to please shut the hell up. Shut your fat mouth up once and for all. Listen. Now check it out. I don't have a spoiler. I don't have a prediction. I have a dare. I dare the 4 of you to pull your heads out of Paul Heyman's ass, walk down this ramp, get in this ring for a good old style Saudi Arabian ass kicking.
Okay, gentlemen, let's all just pump the brakes here for a second. Mr. Heyman, good to see you again. Always so nice of you to come and completely derail my show. But Paul, let's be honest. You, me, and everybody in Riyadh can see where this is going. So why don't we just hurry it up and get there? Let's give Riyadh a little Royal Rumble preview. Let's give them the Vision versus Sami Zayn, versus Jey Uso, versus Cody Rhodes, and versus Randy Orton in an 8-man tag team match tonight. I love it.
I love it too.
What a main event. Main massive 8-man tag tonight.
Oh, God, great move by GM Nick Aldis. Once again, we're going to get a little preview of the bedlam that is coming tomorrow in the Royal Rumble. What a main event we got on deck.
And coming up next, it is a championship matchup. The United States champion, Carmelo Hayes, will defend the title, but against who? It's the United States Championship Open Challenge. Up next on Smackdown.
Tomorrow, the moments await
The eyes of the world are on this tonight.
in Riyadh. The city, the excitement, the energy.
Listen to this place.
Experience Royal Rumble.
Dreams will come true.
Getting pumped up for Riyadh season with Royal Rumble.
Experience Riyadh.
Alrighty. Oh God, we got 16 people watching right now. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Make sure to follow, make sure to sub. We got a follow and sub goal we're trying to reach here on Twitch. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. Feel free to chat along what you think is going to happen tonight and your prediction for the Royal Rumble tomorrow. We'll be live for that too. We'll be live for the Rumble. Make sure you follow that so you know when we are live. So you get that notification. Hell of a main event we got in store though. 8-man tag team match. You joking? Who do we think accepts the U.S. Open Challenge? I actually have no idea. I gotta feel like it could be, but I have no idea. There's no solid one I got in mind.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia tonight for Friday Night Smackdown. And
Lincoln Park.
Thank you to Lincoln Park for Heavy is the Crown, the official theme song of Royal Rumble 2026. From the
Not the real Lincoln Park.
Zero.
Not my Lincoln Park.
Apple Music and Spotify. And Wade, it is our main event for tonight.
Yes,
That is a banger.
From GM Nick Aldis, it is official. Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, Jey Uso, and Sami Zayn unite for one night only to take on the threat that is the Vision in 8-man tag team action. That's our main event here tonight on Smackdown.
Carmelo! Let's go! U.S. title time! You wait till next year.
The following contest is a United States Championship Open Challenge. Introducing first, from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 210 pounds, he is the United States Champion, Carmelo Hayes! Well, the swagger is back, and Melo don't miss. He has been on an incredible run as the United States champion, a fighting champion, although last week, Wade, he didn't retain the way he wanted to when he took on Ilya Dragunov.
Yeah, that is because the Miz struck. That is a jealous Miz who was upset that he didn't get the opportunity himself. And then one first 48 later, it was case closed for Carmelo Hayes, who was seemingly completely unaware that Miz had struck moments earlier. That was until the aftermath, whereupon he was united in his disdain for the Miz for his action.
Miz wanted to make sure that Carmelo keeps the championship. So Miz...
Well, they Melo, because it's not going to be Miz, it's not going to be the Ilya. I'm pretty sure they have a match tonight.
Accepts the open challenge.
Oh boy! We're Phoenix! He's flying like an airplane.
And his opponent from Ecatepec, Mexico, weighing in at 182 pounds, Rey Fénix! Another massive challenge tonight for the United States champion, Carmelo Hayes. He beat Ilya Dragunov the end of December to win the championship. He'd go on to beat Ilya in that rematch last week. He's also knocked off Leon Slater, Shinsuke Nakamura, Johnny Gargano, and Hope's dad, Rey Fénix, to the list.
My man's happiness. Thank you for the follow.
We all know about the champion's advantage. Well, you will have open challenge. Rey Fénix all week has been prepping to answer this challenge and take on Carmelo Hayes. It is the open challenge that John Cena started for the United States Championship over a decade ago. Sami Zayn and then Ilya Dragunov would follow suit, and Carmelo Hayes again proving that he is a hell of a champion. Such a high-risk thing to do, and the truth is when you perform at the level that Melo's having to perform week in, week out because of these challenges, it does take its toll over time, and sooner or later, Melo will pay the price for that, and I suspect it may be sooner. Just doing a quick little research, I believe this is the first time that Rey Fénix and Carmelo Hayes have got one-on-one, and this is what Carmelo's going to be. Oh my God! This is the style of Rey Fénix. Yeah, we all know full well that Carmelo Hayes is more than happy to take flight himself, but no one can quite do it like Rey Fénix, who's been cutting through the Smackdown roster at a lightning-fast clip over his first year in WWE. And to your point, Wade, about this open challenge, each week you're facing someone with a diversified skills, different skill set. Like
Dive it over the plancha!
Fénix looking to win the championship. Rey Fénix has Carmelo Hayes all out of sorts in the early going, and the point I was making just a few moments ago is each and every week you're going in against competitors who have different skill sets. It's hard to prepare. Yeah, and as you just mentioned then, he's got Carmelo Hayes, the champ, all out of sorts. Why is Carmelo out of sorts? Because he had a blitzkrieg attack thrown at him from the word go. Didn't have a time to formulate a plan against this kind of offense. Hasn't spent the week researching and is now paying the price for it. Fénix, of course, making his name as part of AAA, a former mega champion, a world tag champ. Also a tag champ at TNA Impact as Fénix makes some impact there on Hayes for the championship, and a kick out by Carmelo. Yeah, Fénix really a career tag veteran, of course, with his brother Penta, the Raw superstar, but looking to add some singles gold here and grab his first piece of hardware since arriving in WWE. One thing we've learned about Carmelo Hayes is he will not back down. He'll bring you the fight. And I've been really impressed with the United States champion.
Oh, yeah, he'll fight
himself week in and week out. Yeah, it's one thing to talk a good game when you're the challenger.
1, 2.
Kick out. Trying to chase down the goal, but to continue doing so once you have the goal, that is impressive, albeit dangerous. Cover.
1.
And a kick out at 1 by Hayes. A lot was said about Carmelo Hayes. Arrived on Smackdown a couple of years ago as the #1 draft pick, and he heard the whispers, Wade, that he was never going to reach his full potential, never would be what he was down in NXT, but Hayes has proven everybody wrong now. Yeah, I covered his entire career down in NXT and saw the rise of Carmelo Hayes up until his complete dominance of that particular brand, and it was only a matter of time in my book before Melo really got his feet under the table here on Raw and Smackdown, and we are now seeing the very best of this young man. There's a late drop by Hayes to Fénix. Hayes looks to put him away with the championship up for grabs and a kick out at 2. And some people, to your point, Cole, take a little while to find their footing here when they move up to the main roster. There's a different level of competition on Raw and Smackdown and our PLEs, of course, and Carmelo Hayes took a little time, but week by week, grinded out results, got better and better, and now the kingdom really is his for the taking.
Well, speaking of levels, what about the level of the WWE fans here tonight in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia? They make our job easy every time we're here.
Well, let's be honest, Cole, we could use all the help we can get.
Yeah, true, exactly.
But yeah, you are right. They're very different. I'll tell you what, we go to Europe and we talk about the loud crowds we get out there. This is just a different breed out here. They've got their own little flavor here in Riyadh, and we love coming out here and seeing the noise and the emotion that they bring to our shows.
Yeah, the electricity at the kickoff show earlier today in Riyadh was unbelievable as Phoenix takes out the champion. Ray Phoenix looking to wrestle the United States Championship away from Carmelo Hayes. This is the U.S. Open Challenge. Opening combination here. Oh, look at Phoenix.
Two.
Oh, he kicks out at two.
Phoenix has made a hell of a start to this match, and Melo has found very few answers.
Cover again off the springboard
Two.
elbow, and Melo has to get the shoulder up at two. We were just talking a few moments ago about the maturation of Carmelo Hayes. Arriving on the scene a couple of years ago, #1 draft pick of Friday Night Smackdown. You hear the whispers that many people never believed he'd reach his potential, but he's proving them wrong now.
Yeah, those people just can't focus on the skills at hand. They exclusively look at results, and sometimes you're a new superstar. You tend to take a lot of L's against top-level competitors, but
Oh yeah, Melo!
gets better and better by the week. This guy almost relishes a loss because it exposes his weak spots, which he can then fix and improve on.
Phoenix went for the springboard elbow again. Hayes would counter with a springboard cross body. And now the United States champion taking the fight to...
I have never seen someone get into a corner to do a run into form, like a walk over and form someone.
It's devastating for Ray Phoenix after you had control of 90% of the early goings of this one, and still somehow Carmelo Hayes is now taking control of the matchup.
DDT!
Hayes to retain! How the hell did Phoenix kick out?
Yeah, just folded up like an accordion from that leaping DDT spike right on the top of the cranium of Ray Phoenix. Take another look at it. The angle that Ray Phoenix's head hits, all of that impact going down the spine, compressing the neck, and right for the pickings now has to be Ray Phoenix.
And now Carmelo Hayes, he went for the first 48.
Down into heavy shots too. And completely rocked in the corner now is Melo, but needing to get his breath is Ray Phoenix.
God
Such
damn.
a speed, the frenetic pace of this match.
Shot from Phoenix.
And now strategy goes out the window, perhaps looking for that MMB here.
With Carmelo Hayes up on his shoulders. Oh,
Melo counters! Melo counters! Melo counters!
That's so good from Melo there. So much reflexology.
Yeah, Phoenix were looking for the Phoenix driver to try to put Carmelo Hayes away. Carmelo able to counter. And Ray Phoenix now with a kick right to the face. Carmelo follows up with one of his own. What a kip up by Phoenix.
Oh.
Double down!
United States Championship match continues.
Yeah, I'll be screaming at two. Them two are insane! Millions now are insane. Jesus is right! These two are nuts! These guys are nuts!
Of their shots, and really, in the deep waters, it's all about endurance at this point.
I love it! These are my type of fights! High flying crazy!
Royal Rumble weekend with Friday Night Smackdown.
I don't know how these people do, I don't know how these two do it. I don't know.
Down here, but we need a winner, and Melo's so desperate to cling on to his goal.
Oh!
Shot by Hayes, drops Phoenix. Is this matchup as physical as you expected?
Yeah, well, it's broken down into that sheer physicality at that point. I think ever since that DDT on the top.
Double down again!
Ray Phoenix, all bets were off, and this one really is up for grabs.
champion Hayes, the challenger Phoenix, both down, center of the ring. Who will reach their feet first to try to gain the upper hand in this championship?
Keep up!
It would be Carmelo Hayes and Ray Phoenix. This is the most focused I've seen Phoenix in a long time.
Yeah, well, gold's on the line. These opportunities rarely come around in WWE, and you have to be ready to grab it.
Just an electric crowd here tonight. Riyadh Season Stadium and Caft here in Saudi Arabia.
No! Fuck!
Talk about that exhaustion kicking in. These superstars have flown halfway around the world to battle like this. And that really tests your endurance in and of itself.
Boom! No!
Phoenix collapsing as Hayes caught him and out. Hayes
Elbow drop!
cover to retain the title and a 2-count kick out.
Yeah, I don't know if it was the shot itself that dropped Ray Phoenix or just the sheer exhaustion of being this deep into a matchup with an absolute machine like Carmelo Hayes, who seemingly doesn't tire.
I wouldn't take anything away from Ray Phoenix and his stamina, though.
He's going to have to dig deeper than he ever has done before if he wants to put Mello away at this point, though.
Body shots by Phoenix, trying to create some sort of space here. Official Dan Engler right in the mix.
Oh Jesus! What are you doing, guys?
Something has to give. Both of these men in a perilous position.
Last place you want to be on jelly legs. And that goes for both men here. Who can gain supremacy? It looks like Phoenix.
These two scare me. I'm not gonna lie.
Ray Phoenix, Carmelo Hayes battling it out for Hayes' United States Championship.
These two
Perilous
scare me up
position
here.
now for these two superstars.
Yeah, it seems like Carmelo Hayes is now getting the worst of this.
Oh,
as
God.
Ray Phoenix looks to carve a path to greatness, stumbling on the ropes there. Shows how exhausted these two must be.
Yeah, but the way that Phoenix readjusts and now goes up to the ring post.
Oh my fucking God!
By Ray Phoenix to Carmelo Hayes.
What a
But
stop!
Hayes has no clue where he's at right now. And the Phoenix is about to take flight.
Off the top rope.
Beautiful moonsault! 1, 2, no!
Hayes, what a match.
Just jaw-dropping balance and athleticism on a badly beaten down Ray Phoenix. What a bullseye to the temple of the champ, Carmelo Hayes, whose grip on the title is now loosened dramatically.
Phoenix
Oh!
in any space by Hayes.
There was a wild swing by Carmelo too. Oh!
Jesus!
Takedown.
A Mystica!
Is it enough? No.
No!
Page right out of a luchador playbook right there. Almost enough to secure victory for Carmelo Hayes, who is showing severe signs of both exhaustion and frustration.
Oh, he has delivered every shot to Ray Phoenix, and Phoenix keeps coming back for more.
Phoenix has been equal to everything Carmelo has thrown at him, but will it be equal to this? Yes, apparently.
Hayes with a kick. Carmelo springboard, second rope.
DDT again!
DDT again.
Another
No!
the champion.
Second one spiked on the top of the head of Ray Phoenix, compressing that neck again. Watch the impact again, right on the top of the cranium of Ray Phoenix, who can barely move at this point. Referee taking a close look at the challenger here.
Yeah, you saw a little bit of frustration in the face of Carmelo Hayes when he couldn't put Phoenix away there. Now Carmelo's going to go up top. Top rope now by Hayes.
Look for nothing but net. Nothing but no!
Roll through as Phoenix rolls out of harm's way.
DDT of his own!
Carmelo Hayes off a DDT for the title. Near fall again at 2.5.
So close with that DDT of his own, finally throwing something back other way of Carmelo Hayes, who I think went in for the kill with that top rope leg drop. And for nothing but net. Did not get it, and now it is there for the taking for Ray Phoenix.
Hayes, first 48. He caught Phoenix with the first 48.
That's gonna be it.
He's stunned.
First 48.
Carmelo Hayes trying to drag himself up to the top rope.
Trying to pick up the pace here.
This is gonna be it.
Nothing.
Nothing but net.
Cover.
1, 2, Mello retains. What a match!
Here's your winner,
Hell yeah!
still United States Champion, Carmelo Hayes.
What a performance made by both of these men. Ray Phoenix made one slight mistake, and Hayes capitalized.
Yeah, and here he goes for the nothing but net, and it was indeed nothing but net for Carmelo Hayes. As you said, case is closed, and this breathtaking U.S. Open challenger, Carmelo Hayes, will continue.
What a fighting champion. The United States champion, Carmelo Hayes.
Give me one good reason why I shouldn't.
Whoa, look. You think I came up with throwing you off the top rope last week? Carmelo Hayes is so worried about protecting his United States Championship, he did the one thing that no one thought he would do. He came to me. I have no beef with you. I didn't even know you.
Where are my good manners? Miss Amelia, nice to meet you. Like, nice to talk to you for the very first time. Like, by the way, I love this suit. Like, it is my pleasure. And this is how it could have been. We could have had a little chat, get to know each other. But no, you cost me my match. And I don't care or know if you work with Mello or not. All I know is that tonight, your pain will entertain.
Damn. Hello. I really want to figure out the magnet. I don't say your name wrong. There's no way I'm gonna say that right. Probably wants to just call you the Magic, just to my own amusement, but I'm not going to. I usually like to say people's names, but sometimes it just can't be done. How you doing? No. You enjoying SmackDown? How do you guys feel about SmackDown? You guys feel about the Rumble? You guys excited? Are we excited for the Royal Rumble?
On the East Coast, 9 in the morning. On the West Coast, it's the Countdown Show. Followed by the Royal Rumble at 2 East, 11 West, and then the post show. Well, speaking of the Rumble, Wednesday, our buddy Pat McAfee, during his show on ESPN, got a surprise phone call.
Brock Lesnar just called.
Oh! What up, Brock? Hey, Brock!
The boys saying what's up. The boys saying what's up. Woo! It's great to see you. What are you doing? You look like you're in great shape.
I'm heading to the Royal Rumble, boys. I'm going to win.
Oh, you're in the Royal Rumble? You're in the Royal Rumble?
I'm going.
A lot of young bucks out there, too.
What I love about that sentence, the way Brock says it, is Brock's like, are you in the Royal Rumble? He's like, I'm going. They're going to put me into something. They're going to find it because they got to have me show for no reason. It would make me laugh if Brock Lesnar just showed up to the Rumble. I was like, alright, so what am I doing? That's Brock, we don't have you both. I asked you, that's not what I asked. I asked, what am I doing? I flew all the way to fucking jet aside, the fucking VS out of your head. You're putting me on the fucking show.
So, Nick, how do you like your balls? Juggle, shuffle, or roll?
I tell you, you're handling those balls like a pro, Truth.
This ain't my first time, Nick.
I don't doubt that.
Yeah.
Guys,
DP in the house.
Damn it, oh,
You
Christ.
taking my call after Saturday night's main event. But today's the day. What's the news, man?
Well, spots were filling up fast, but I made it happen. Damian Priest, you're in the Royal Rumble.
All right.
That's my dog. Hey, you get to touch my balls. And look, step on up here. Get up in there. Gentle.
Chico.
Guapa. My bad. You can go again.
Whoa, no, you can't. I'll go again.
Doesn't matter. It's just a number. Just gives me more time to throw some fools down.
Okay, he's going to be in early then.
Coming out the winner. Thanks, Nick.
First 10, I'd assume. Damn.
Well, confidence does not.
Oh my God, poor you, Kathy. Poor you, stuck outside having to fucking do interviews.
Keeping a close eye on that match. Please welcome my guest, undisputed WWE champion, Drew McIntyre. Now, Drew, I was hoping to get a quote from you on your first title defense against Sami Zayn tomorrow, as well as ask your thoughts on the participants in the Royal Rumble.
Oh. Let's talk about the participants. We heard from some earlier tonight that were running their mouths. Former world champions like Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes, Jey Uso. There's someone else out there talking a pretty big game who's never ever won a WWE world title. Sami Zayn. He's not the same Sami that beat 11 straight times. No, he's a moment after moment. He's main evented a WrestleMania since then. But Sami Zayn will always be Sami Zayn and put his stupid foot in his stupid mouth. And you got yourself in an 8-man tag the night before, the biggest match of your life with some of the most dangerous men in WWE.
In fairness, that does make him look stupid.
I'll be watching. Here's something I want you to think about. And listen closely, because this is a threat. I will do whatever it takes to keep my title. Are you willing to do whatever it takes to take it from me?
Fair enough, Drew.
Sami Zayn at the Royal Rumble tomorrow, but before we get there, as we saw at the top of the show, the temporary alliance of Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, Jey Uso, and Sami Zayn will take on the dangerous alliance of the Vision in 8-man tag later on tonight in our main event right here on Smackdown from Rhea.
You said we have not seen Part 2 yet. I would've thought he'd been in it. For sure, I would've thought Fatu would have been on SmackDown by now. I would put him in that match instead of Sammy.
The WWE Podcast Network, highlighted by The Undertaker's 6 Feet Under podcast. His guest, none other than Cody Rhodes. And on Stephanie McMahon's What's Your Story? The Hall of Famer, the great Trish Stratus, all available on the WWE Podcast Network.
I am here with the Women's Tag Team Champions, Rhea and Io, and you guys have obviously grown close, but tomorrow you compete against each other in the Royal Rumble. Have you thought at all about if it comes down to you two in the final?
Look, Io and I, we understand that when it comes to the Royal Rumble, it's every woman for themselves. There's not really friendships. But we've also overcome a lot. So after the Rumble, we're still going to be friends.
We faced each other at WrestleMania and still became friends. We can handle the Rumble.
Ladies, you know, the real thing is cute and all, but ultimately it'll be your undoing. 友情ってさ、お互いを縛り付けて弱くするだけの鎖じゃん。私が見てるのは勝つことだけ。邪魔者全員ぶっ潰してやるよ。
あんたごちゃごちゃ言ってるけど、一個のことしか考えられないだけでしょ。
So we do agree on one thing. Your friendship's not any kind of danger because it's not going to come down to the two of you in the Rumble. Okay? It might be a different story though when we take those tag titles. Julia goes on to WrestleMania to become a triple champion.
You guys are getting a little ahead of yourselves.
I think you could say the same thing for you. I think you're all getting a little ahead of yourselves, thinking you're going to win the Rumble. Lash and I are entering, so none of you stand a chance.
Look, whoever walks out as tag team champions, just know we got the winner.
That's right. I think so.
もういい加減にして。
The tag team divisions never.
What the hell is going on in this damn place?
All hail the queen.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss.
They are friends tonight, but they'll be frenemies tomorrow because both of these women will be a part of the 30-woman over-the-top rope Royal Rumble match, where the last woman standing gets to choose which champion she'll face in a main event at WrestleMania.
What match is happening now?
Way to Alexa Bliss looking to win her first ever Royal Rumble match. It seems like last year's event.
Yeah, that's part of what I love about Royal Rumble matches. Of course, as you mentioned, these two have been laser focused on that red hot women's tag division here in WWE, as have a lot of other women that we've just seen prior to this entrance. But the inherently individual pursuit of winning a Royal Rumble match and sending yourself to WrestleMania for that World Championship opportunity is really going to test some bonds tomorrow night, and I've noticed some tensions more so than ever between Charlotte and Alexa Bliss in the past couple of weeks.
Wait. Now you're just making stuff up. Now you're trying to drive a wedge. You're trying to cause problems. I haven't seen any of that, whatever you're talking about.
Allies of convenience, they call themselves. Well, when convenience ends, so may the allyship.
So I'm your ally of convenience when Tess isn't around.
Riyadh, woo! We are one day away from the Women's Royal Rumble. And I gotta be honest, the women are at each other's throats. But the truth is, I'm winning the Rumble, I'm going to WrestleMania, and there's no one I'd rather have my back while I do it than my best friend, Lexi.
That's so funny, Charlotte, because I actually had the same plan.
Dude, I knew you'd be supportive. No, I mean, I was gonna dedicate my win to you.
Thank you, but no. What I was saying was I was planning on winning the Royal Rumble.
Well, how are you winning if I'm winning? I mean, I've won twice, so the odds are in my favor.
Right, but you have to remember, I made history too. I had the first WWE women's match in the Middle East. And I plan on being the first woman to win the Royal Rumble here in Riyadh.
No, I mean, that's awesome, and I think that's great, but I don't think you're listening. No, you've been a great tag partner, you're a great best friend, but tomorrow is every woman for herself. I mean, did you think I was going to help you win?
Help me win. Charlotte, I don't need your help to win, but you don't need my help either. And I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this to my best friend, Charlotte. Not everything is about you.
Oh my God!
Ouch. Well, that hurts. So you're saying if I turn my back, you're gonna toss our friendship, you're gonna toss me over the top rope?
Oh, 100% yes.
Are you gonna toss me?
See what you started.
I told you there were tensions. Finally, you spot it too, huh?
Aw, how cute! The two besties are fighting. We can't relate, but to be real, while you two are busy backstabbing each other tomorrow night, one of us three are gonna win the Royal Rumble match. I hate to break it to you, Liv, but having the other two help you win isn't really a plan.
And if you think we're not friends, why don't you guys come down here and find out?
now.
Well, it's 3-on-2. That was a bad...
Suck, yeah, right. Well, tomorrow, bye.
Not so fast, ladies. Well, you can tell the Royal Rumble is on deck because that seems to be what everybody wants to do here tonight. And ladies, I know that the Judgment Day are not officially part of SmackDown, but I have a rule, and that is if you step on this stage, you're volunteering to step in that ring. So, any two of you are going to face Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss, and we're going to get a referee out here because I don't want to wait. We're going to do that right now.
General Manager Nick Aldis is busy.
Hey, don't show up if you ain't willing to fight. I like the thought process, Mr. Aldis. Don't show up if you ain't willing to fight. Gotta be a fucking bug. Oh, what's your...
Impromptu matchup here tonight, tag team match. Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss from SmackDown, and Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez of the Judgment Day from Raw. And listen, everybody's in town, Wade, for the Royal Rumble, Raw, NXT, and a Friday Night SmackDown. And as General Manager Nick Aldis said, let them fight.
Yeah, let them fight indeed. The people of Riyadh are certainly not complaining, and neither are we. Well, the Judgment Day didn't seem too happy about it.
Roxanne Perez with a slap to the Queen. Charlotte Flair, quick tag made to Liv Morgan.
Right about the slap.
Gotta watch big sexy Raquel Rodriguez outside the ring.
How can you not watch big sexy Raquel, Michael Cole?
Oh, and from behind, off the distraction by Roxanne. Liv Morgan attacking Charlotte Flair.
Yeah, and therein goes the point of the Judgment Day. There's always so much you have to watch that you can't watch everything. And everything there was Liv Morgan.
Liv Morgan heads into her 9th Royal Rumble match. She's tied with Natalya for the most ever. She's been in every single one. Ah, nice takedown by Charlotte Flair to both members of the Judgment Day. And a tag made to Alexa Bliss.
Uh-oh.
And here comes Alexa with a baseball slide, taking out the Judgment Day.
And this has gone disastrously wrong from the off for the Judgment Day. Of course, they're still reeling from losing out at Saturday night's main event for Tag Gold last week. Looking to rapidly get back on track
And it's not going to plan at all.
Yeah, what
Grab
about
behind Charlotte Flair.
Win the Royal Rumble match tomorrow, huh?
Well, in fairness to the Judgment Day, they did not come out here to fight tonight, and Nicholas Aldis making a terrible call, forcing these women into competition just 24 hours before the Women's Royal Rumble match.
I'm not sure it was a terrible call. These women were arguing with each other. What's the best way to settle those things in WWE? In the ring.
Just wanted a bit of verbals, a bit of a discussion. Keep themselves fresh for tomorrow, but that's not going to be the case.
And now Roxanne Perez, who heads into the Rumble match tomorrow after making history last year.
Wow.
1 hour, 7 minutes, and 47 seconds. Perez in a runner-up role, setting a record for the longest time ever in the Women's Royal Rumble.
Nice extracurriculars behind the referees back there from the Judgment Day. Once again, even the referee cannot keep eyes on the Judgment Day at all times. That is by design from this group.
Running knee by Liv Morgan. Hook to the leg and a kick out. For 2 years, Liv Morgan was the runner-up in the Royal Rumble. Last year, she spent 1 hour and 7 minutes in the event before being eliminated, finishing in the top 3 last year.
A volley of shots there from Alexa Bliss, and Roxanne in there causing trouble, and of course Raquel on the outside, striking again.
And Liv Morgan with a big kick, dropping Alexa Bliss. That is where Raquel Rodriguez is so dangerous. Cover now by Morgan. Kick out by Bliss. The numbers game here for the Judgment Day.
It's just the numbers game, but also on top of that, it's the...
For those who did watch my prediction video, short that I did, Liv Morgan is who I have to win the Women's Royal Rumble.
In taking down Alexa Bliss.
You know, for Liv Morgan, she's had so much success in Saudi Arabia. Won the first ever Crown Jewel Championship here a couple of years ago. Won the Women's Championship by knocking
Liv is who I have for the women's. Bone Breaker is who I have for the men's.
With a Rumble win tomorrow night.
I would love to know what you guys think. Who do you guys think is winning the women's and men's Royal Rumble?
At this point, Flair knows it, and Flair is highly frustrated at a sometime best friend getting an absolute whooping here at the hands of the Judgment Day, and knowing Roxanne Perez, things aren't going to get easy anytime soon.
Perez sent across the ring, up over the top. Nice sunset flip, but Bliss with a basement drop kick.
Finally, some daylight there for Alexa Bliss, who really needs this tag now. Is just inches away, but the body not cooperating. Smart by Perez to take out Bliss rather than go for the tag herself, knowing exactly where the danger lay.
And now Bliss sent across the ring by Perez, who catches her with an uppercut. The prodigy Roxanne Perez has really come into her own over the past year.
Yeah, she was the most competitive woman on the roster last year, having more matches than any other woman, and every week got better and better, a bit like Carmelo Hayes, who we spoke about a little earlier. That's what you've got to do when you're chasing the very top in WWE. Keep grinding, keep improving, and Roxanne really embodies that.
We heard Charlotte and Alexa say earlier, no issues with tossing each other out of the Rumble match. And cover now by Morgan, hooks the leg and a kick out again. You got to wonder how Judgment Day feels about that. More on that in a moment as this tag team action continues. Nice suplex by Liv Morgan to Alexa Bliss, and now, of course, paying homage to the late, great Eddie Guerrero. His boyfriend, Dominic Mysterio, still recovering from injury as she delivers 3 amigos.
Riyadh not impressed whatsoever with any of those amigos. That's not what this is about. This has just turned into a mugging once again now.
Team in the corner. And now Bliss looking to somehow create some space and make it to the corner, but Liv Morgan, look at her go.
This has just turned into an ugly brawl at this point.
Good old
it
fat.
just shows how good Liv Morgan is. When things break down, she can really throw those fists.
Bliss sent across the ring in deep trouble here. Morgan with a running knee. And we talked about Bliss and Charlotte saying, well, I'll throw you out. But Judgment Day, it's going to be interesting to see if all 3 of them are in the ring together, what they'll do in the Rumble.
And now you're trying to stir the pot, Michael Cole. You accused me of doing that earlier.
That bulldog off the top rope by Liv. Morgan cover. Bliss has got to fight out. I'm not really trying to stir the pot. I'm just saying I'm interested to see what they are going to do. Do you think they'll help one another? Well, what's going to happen?
I've seen no signs of issues whatsoever with the Judgment Day tonight, or for a long time. And that, I think, is probably Liv Morgan. She's kind of the leader.
Well, based on last year, there's a good possibility that could happen. Roxanne and Liv, part of the final 3 in last year's Women's Royal Rumble.
Certainly have the caliber to go the whole way. I personally always like powerhouses in the Royal Rumble, which would favor someone like a Raquel.
But remember, Raquel wants to get her hands on the Women's World title, right? Stephanie McCare. What's the easiest way to do that? You win the Rumble, then you get to pick the champion you want to face at Mania.
Long way to go, and of course you kind of need the luck of the draw in your favor, and the luck
Oh
of
my
this
god,
match
okay, this match is going a bit too long for my liking.
Of Alexa Bliss, who's
I'm not gonna lie, this match is going a bit too long for my liking.
The sharp mind and rapid movement of Liv Morgan.
Yeah, Liv mocking Charlotte Flair as Alexa has not been able to get to her partner in the corner. Bliss looking to fight back, though, and Morgan just grounding her again. This has been a vicious assault by Morgan in the Judgment Day.
Well, Bliss is fighting tooth and nail to get any form of steam in this match, but is consistently being shut down by a fresh woman tagging in. This has just been tag excellence from the Judgment Day.
And Morgan just controlling Bliss here. It is more of the same with Liv Morgan in the Judgment Day, isolating Alexa Bliss from her corner. But Alexa finally creates some space. Can she make it to the tag with Charlotte Flair?
It has been a long struggle to get that tag to a very fresh Charlotte, a very frustrated Charlotte, and seemingly a further and further away Charlotte.
Liv trying to hang on. Off the blows by Alexa. Morgan rolls up, shoulders down, and Alexa Bliss now turns things around. Who's going to get the worst of this?
No woman knows where they're at right now. Must be incredibly dizzy after this, but...
And a kick out by Bliss.
Now both women presumably desperately need a tag because Liv Morgan is stumbling around, clueless as to her balance.
Bliss with a slap.
That's not going to help matters at all. And this is the opportunity.
Tag!
Here comes Charlotte!
Roxanne
Woo!
Into the ring as well. Charlotte Flair up to the top rope.
Oh!
Woo! From Charlotte.
And the absolute last thing the Judgment Day
Woo!
wanted
Woo! 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 Woo!
Charlotte Flair.
Woo! Woo!
Well, it's wrestled
Let go!
now, and this is where Charlotte comes into her own.
I still hate that move. I still hate that move. I'm not gonna lie, I still hate it. Still hate that cartwheel move. It doesn't make any sense logically. See you, Roxanne.
Fall away slam.
Oh! God, Roxanne's bleeding. God, Roxanne's bleeding. Roxanne just got busted open. I don't know what happened. Well, then Roxanne is bleeding. How the hell is Roxanne bleeding?
Charlotte now headed up to the top rope.
Nobody does it better.
Flair, moonsault. Cover. And a kick out.
The late kick out there from Liv Morgan. Charlotte Flair from
crowd behind Charlotte.
Levels of athleticism, catching both members of the Judgment Day simultaneously with that moonsault, not quite enough to
Fuck happened to Roxanne?
And Charlotte now turning her attention to Liv Morgan, hanging Charlotte up on the top rope. And
showing some dirty tricks to the dirtiest player in the game, and
looking for the figure eight. Morgan caught her with a step-up enziguri. Tag made by Bliss. She's legal. Charlotte with a big kick to the face. Bliss into the matchup. Alexa
Okay, guys, I'm gonna have to wrap the stream up. I gotta go buy something. I will be live for the Rumble though, and we will make sure that you get. I'll be live for all of that. Don't worry. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and I will see you tomorrow for the Rumble. Sorry for the stream, but